نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome back with lesson number 9. So in this lesson, this is quite important lesson. So brother and sister, today we are going to read النعت and ولمنعوت. So in English, النعت mean adjective and المنعوت mean described word. النعت adjective and المنعوت described word. Just in English, just like we can say fast car, but in Arabic, according to the word, we can say car fast. The like here, سيارة is a car, سريعة is fast. Okay, so but it's not correct. Okay, I am just telling the meaning of words. All right, just like here, bintun صغير. Bintun صغير. The meaning of this sentence is small girl. Small girl. Okay, bintun is girl and صغير is small. All right, so the first one is منعوت. Okay, so look at here, سيارة car is منعوت and سريعة is نعت. Okay, so نعت follows منعوت. منعوت described word is comes in the beginning or before not. Okay, all right, so النعت يتبع المنعوت في أربع. The adjective follows described word in the four things. Okay, so the not follows the described words in four things. How? As I told you, the first one is man'oot comes first, and then not follows man'oot. All right, so here the not follows man'oot in four things. How? The first one, al-a'rab, case. So like marfu', majroor and mansoob. Okay, so look at here, هذا كتاب جديد. Okay, هذا is obviously مبتدا, and كتاب is منعوت and جديد is not. So look at here, look at the i'rab of on ba. Okay, there are two dhamma tanween and two dhamma here, jadidun. Okay, because not follows man'oot, that's why here also two dhamma. Okay, next, ana fi masjidin. Okay, this example is marfu'. Okay, so this is example of marfu'. So now this one is example of majroor. Okay, so look at here, so the meaning of this sentence is هذا كتاب جديد. This book is new. Next, أنا في مسجد كبير. أنا في مسجد كبير. I am in the big mosque. Okay, so look at here, في مسجد. Okay, look at here, double kasra. Okay, so it is majroor because of harf jar here. Okay, so harf jar and majroor, because of harf jar it is majroor and it is man'oot. Okay, it is man'oot also. So this one is not. So not, as we write in just above, not follows man'oot. So here also not is following man'oot in i'rab. Okay, in case. All right, so masjidin is majroor, just and kabirin is also majroor because of masjid. Okay, so masjid is, keep in mind, masjid is man'oot and kabirin is not. Alright, masjid is described word and kabirin is adjective. Next, so this is example of mansoob. Okay, so this is mansoob. How? Ra'aytu taliban mujtahidan. I saw. Ra'aytu, I saw. This one, this is a verb. Okay, we will read about verb in your future lesson, inshallah. Ra'aytu taliban mujtahidan. Okay, ra'aytu, I saw hard-working student. Okay, so ra'aytu taliban, here it is to fatha or ba. Okay, so this is man'oot and this one is also follow, this is not is follow man'oot, that's why here also double fatha. Get my point? So the taliban is man'oot and mansoob also. Okay, taliban is described word and mujtahidan is not, it is adjective. Alright, next, the not follows منعوت and تعريف في التعريف والتنكير also. Okay, so تعريف means معرفة means definite thing, and nakira is indefinite, just like الرجل. Okay, so it is الرجل is example of معرفة. The man, and rajulun, it's nakira, example of nakira, it means a man. Okay, so here also the not follows منعوت in تعريف والتنكير also. Okay, so look at here, ابن الطالب المجتهد. ابن, it is مضاف. Okay, that's why it is what مكسور here, كسرة here. Okay, so ابن الطالب مجتهد, so this one is منعوت and this is not. So here also not follows منعوت. Okay, so because of معرفة, so منعوت is معرفة, that's why not is also follows منعوت and it will be also معرفة. ابن الطالب مجتهد, the son of ابن الطالب طالب المجتهد, so the hardworking, the son of hardworking student. Alright, next, هذا طالب مجتهد, this is example of nakira. Okay, indefinite word. So here look at here, هذا طالب مجتهد, this is hardworking student. So this one is nakira, then this one example of tankir, nakira, that's why mujtahidun also nakira. Okay, so keep in mind this one is not and this one is man'oot. Next, in the third form, in the third category, the not follows man'oot في التذكير والتانيث. Okay, so whenever the man'oot will be مذكر, the not will also be مذكر, and when the man'oot will be muannath and the not will be also muannas because of following man'oot. Okay, alright, tadhkir means mudhakkar, والتانيث mean muannas. Alright, look at here, this is example of تانيث muannas. هذه سيارة سريعة, this car is fast, this car is fast. هذه is مبتدا. Alright, سيارة is منعوت and سريعة is not. Okay, so here it is the man'oot is muannas, that's why the not will be also muannas because of following man'oot. Alright, next, هذا كتاب جديد, هذا كتاب, this book is new. So look at here, هذا is مبتدا, كتاب is man'oot and جديد is not, adjective, كتاب is described word. Okay, in fourth thing, The nat follows man'oot in adad also, okay? Al-adad, in terms of number. So in English there are just singular and plural, okay? So in Arabic there are three things. First one is mufrad, okay, singular. Second one is muthanna, muthanna is main dual. And the third one is jama', plural. This is the example of mufrad. هذا قلم رخيص. This pen is cheap. This pen is cheap. So هذا it's مبتدا. Okay, قلم is منعوت. رخيص is not. Okay, so قلم here it is mufrad wa singular. Then the not will be also what? مفرد, singular. هذان قلمان رخيص. هذان قلمان رخيصتان. Okay, رخيصان. Alright, so this one is example of muthanna, and the qalam is two. This is example of dual, okay, muthanna. These two pens are cheap, okay. Alright, next the example of plural. هؤلاء, it's meant for more, okay, three or plus, okay, three or more. هؤلاء طلاب مجتهدون. Those students are hardworking. So here, look at here, this is not, and this one is man'oot, okay. So because of the man'oot is plural, the not will be plural. Because of, look at here, this one here man'oot is dual, that's why the not will be dual. In the first example the man'oot is singular, the not will be singular also. Okay, next, the next one we will read in our lesson is الممنوع من الصرف لا يحب الكسرة ولا يحب التنوين. Okay, so there are الممنوع means prohibited. من الصرف from changing, prohibited from changing. Okay, there are a couple of words in our lesson, so those are not do not like changing, okay, and they don't like kasra and don't like tanween. Tanween means double fatha, double kasra, and double damma. Alright, so they are just like abnormal words, abnormal adjectives. So those are abnormal knots, okay, they cannot be changed. Just like here, kaslan, kaslanu means lazy, okay. عطشان means thirsty. ملآن means filled, okay. So if you put something on jar, the jar will be filled just like that filled, okay. جوعان hungry, غضبان angry, okay. So these are 5 adjective we will read in our lesson. So let's read the example of كسلان. هذا ولد كسلان. Actually the adjective will be كسلان, okay, as we read just above in our example. Just like we read نعت follows منعوت, okay. If the منعوت مؤنث, the نعت will be مؤنث. If the منعوت what معرفة, the نعت will be معرفة, and so on. Just like we write for example. So here also this one is nakira, okay, nakira. So and there are 2 dhamma over dal. According to the rule, there are 2 dhamma or on the top of noon. That's the rule, just we read. But this is kaslan is mamnu' min as-sarf, prohibited of changing, okay, from changing. So that's why we cannot read kaslanun, we will read kaslanu. Just we can put one dhamma over noon, okay. Why? Because these are abnormal adjectives, okay, these fives are. So the correct sentence will be hada waladun kaslanu, not nun, okay. So this boy is lazy. Let's take another example. Okay, we can put atashanu on kaslanu, okay. So here hada waladun atashanu, because it does not like kasra and tanween. It will be atashanu, hada waladun atashanu, this boy is thirsty. Next, هذا ملآن, هذا ولد ملآن, okay. This boy, no, this jar, okay, this qidr, you can say another thing, just like what we can say it. Okay, mal'anu, it also cannot accept dammatain, just like atshanu and kaslanu. Jawanu, hungry, the noon also does not accept kasra and tanween, just like kaslanu, atshanu and mal'anu, okay, as we read with this example. Just like غضبان, هذا ولد غضبان, it's not correct. Their correct sentence will be هذا ولد غضبان. Alright, so just keep in mind these fives are masculine word adjectives, okay. So the muannas will be changed, okay, just like we can add tanween at the end of these adjectives. So this will be our another topic, okay. So for now, just understand these are masculine adjectives and they cannot accept kasra and tanween, okay. All right. Okay, just let's read the example of kasra, okay. These are the example of tanween, as we read la yuhibbu tanween, we read example of tanween. Now we are going to read the example of kasra, how the mamnu al-sarf does not accept kasra. جلست خلف طالب غضبان, it will be غضبان because the man'ud is what? Maksur, okay. So the غضبان should be maksur, okay. There must be kasra under tanween. Because this one is mamnu or sarf, we cannot add kasra here, we just change dhamma to fatha, okay. We can change dhamma to fatha. It denotes the sign just show us this is not marfu, okay. Look at here, there is fatha over noon. Jalastu khalfa talibin ghadbana, ghadbana, actually it was ghadbanu. Because of this it is maksur, that's why we can change dhamma to fatha, okay, because it is mamnu as-sarf. Mamnu min as-sarf, we cannot add kasra here, we cannot add tanween here, okay. We just can change dhamma to fatha, okay. So this fatha denotes as this is mamnu min as-sarf and it is not marfu, okay. There is no dhamma here, just some sign of majrur. It's just little slide show us this is what? Majrur. Okay, next in our ba section we will read another example thing, al-ismul mawsul. We will read al-ismul mawsul in our lesson, okay. So something that used to connect to things. Okay, so what is ismul mawsul in English? It is a relative pronoun. Okay, relative pronoun. Alright, the example of ismul mawsul is alladhi. Alladhi, it is called ismul mawsul. The meaning of alladhi is who, which, that, according to the base of sentence. Okay, sometimes we can change alladhi to who, sometimes we can change alladhi to which, sometimes we can change alladhi to that. Alright, let's take an example. الرجل الذي خرج من المسجد الآن تاجر شهير. The man who just left from masjid is a famous trader. Okay, the man who just left from masjid is famous trader. الرجل, the man. الذي, who. الذي, we translate it to who because it's suitable here. خرج, left من المسجد, from masjid. الآن, just now. تاجر, trader. شهير, famous. Okay, let's break it down. الرجل, it is obviously it is مبتدا as we read in our previous lesson. الذي, it is called اسم الموصول. This one is اسم الموصول, relative pronoun. Okay, so خرج من المسجد الآن, it is a relative class. Okay, a relative class. Alright, from خرج من المسجد الآن till here, this is called a relative class in English. So in Arabic it is called silatul mawsul. Okay, this is silatul mawsul. tajirun is khabar, mubtada here is khabar, and this is man'oot also. Okay, this is man'oot, described word, and shahirun is adjective of this man'oot. Shahirun is adjective of word tajirun. Okay, الرجل مبتدا, الذي اسم الموصول. What is اسم الموصول? It is in English relative pronoun. خرج من المسجد الآن, it is صلة الموصول. صلة الموصول means relative class. تاجر is خبر, منعوت is تاجر is خبر, and also it is منعوت. Okay, and شهير is not here. Alright, I'm sure you understand our concept. Let's start our lesson. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الدرس التاسع, lesson number 9. Alif. Man هذا الرجل? Who is this? Who is this man? Who is this man? هذا هو عباس. He is Abbas. Abbasun tajirun. Abbas is a trader. Okay, Abbas is a trader. Okay, next. Abbasun tajirun ghaniyun. Abbas is a rich trader. Okay, Abbas is a rich trader. Tajirun, it's man'oot. Ghaniyun is not. Okay, Abbasun is obviously it is mubtada. This one is mubtada and tajirun is khabar. So here Abbasun is mubtada, tajirun is man'ood, ghaniyun is not. Next, Hamidun mudarrisun. Hamid is a teacher. Hamidun mudarrisun jadidun. Hamidun mubtada, mudarrisun is man'ood, jadidun is not. Hamid is a new teacher. So here mudarrisun is a marfu here, that's why in i'rab, in case it is marfu, so that's why the na'at will be marfu also. Okay, because as we read, na'at follows man'ut in 4 things. Okay, next, ma hadha, what is this? Hadha tufahun. This is an apple. Hadha tufahun, this is an apple. التفاح فاكهة لذيذة. The apple is a delicious fruit. Okay, التفاح اسم مبتدا، فاكهة اسم منعوت، لذيذة it is what? It is a نعت. This is another example of نعت follows منعوت, because منعوت is مؤنث. It is مؤنث, that's why the نعت is also here, it's مؤنث. Next, ما ذلك, what is that? ذلك عصفور, that is sparrow. Sparrow means a little bird, small bird. العصفور طائر صغير. The sparrow is a small bird. العصفور مبتدا، طائر اسم منعوت، نعت is صغير is نعت. نعت follows منعوت because it is مذكر, that's why, and مذكر and also نكرة, indefinite. Okay, it's not specific. طائر صغير. Next, العربية لغة سهلة. The Arabic is an easy language. سهلة is easy, لغة is language. So here it's مؤنث, that's why the نعت is also مؤنث. Next, العربية لغة جميلة. The Arabic is a beautiful language. Just like above example. Next, عمار طالب مجتهد. عمار is a hard-working student, hard worker student. Okay, alright. So مبتدا طالب is منعوت، نعت مجتهد is نعت، ومحمود طالب كسلان. Look at here, it is called what? ممنوع من الصرف. Okay, it is example of ممنوع من الصرف. What is ممنوع من الصرف? You can just if you do not understand, just push back our video and you can see over there. Okay, so محمود طالب كسلان, and Mahmoud is a lazy student. So here it should be nun. Okay, because it is mamnu' min as-sarf, that's why it because it's not accept tanween and accept kasra. So this is the place of tanween. Okay, because of mamnu' min as-sarf we cannot add tanween here, just like we can say kaslanu. Okay, next, man anta, who are you? Ana talibun, I am a student. Anta talibun jadidun, are you a new student? The answer will be نعم, yes. أنا طالب جديد, yes, I am a new student. So أنت is أنت طالب جديد. طالب is منعوت, جديد is خبر. طالب is منعوت, جديد is خبر. تمارين exercises. اقرأ واكتب, read and write. محمد طالب قديم. محمد is a old student. Okay, محمد مبتدا, طالب منعوت, قديم نعت. أذلك الرجل مدرس جديد, is that man is a new teacher, is that man is new teacher. Okay, so this is example of also منعوت and نعت. لا, هو طبيب جديد. No, that is who. No, he is new doctor. Number 3, هذا درس سهل. This lesson is easy. Okay, سهل means easy. This lesson is easy. منعوت and نعت. Number 4, عباس تاجر شهير. عباس is a famous trader. تاجر شهير, نعت منعوت and نعت. Number 5, بلال مهندس كبير. بلال is big. Bilal is a big engineer. Number 6, الإنجليزية لغة صعبة. The English is a hard or difficult language. Okay, لغة منعوت, صعبة نعت. صعبة means difficult. الإنجليزية English. أنت رجل غني, are you a rich man? This is منعوت نعت. لا, أنا رجل فقير. No, I am a poor man. Number 8, القاهرة مدينة كبيرة. كبيرة. So Al-Qahira, the Cairo is a city of Egypt. The Cairo is a big city. Okay, Medina is a meaning of city. Okay, another thing is Madinatul Munawwara. This is a specific name of Madinatul Munawwara, but in Arabic you can use Medina used for any city. Number 9, أنت مدرس قديم. Are you a old teacher؟ مدرس منعوت، قديم نعت. لا أنا مدرس جديد. No, I am a new teacher. أحامد طالب. طالب what؟ كس لا none or no. The correct answer is no, because it is ممنوع من الصرف. It is called ممنوع من الصرف, prohibited of changing. Is Hamid lazy student؟ لا هو طالب مجتهد. No, he is hard worker student. Number 2, ضع في الفراغ في الجمل الآتية نعتا مناسبا. Fill in the following blanks with suitable nouns, with suitable adjective. Alright, these the man'uts, the described words are given. Okay, man'uts are given. We just put suitable noun, suitable adjective. The first one is Khadijatu talibatun. Talibatun, the noun will be mujtahidatun. Okay, mujtahidatun, because the man'ud is muannas here. Mujtahidun means Khadija is a hard worker student. Number 2, Khalidun tajirun. Khalidun tajirun what? Qadimun, kabirun, or no, you can use ghaniyun also. Khalidun tajirun ghaniyun. Khalid is a rich trader. Tajirun is mudhakkar. Man'ud is mudhakkar. The noun will be mudhakkar also. العربية لغة what? سهلة. Okay, so منعود is مؤنث, that's why we will add مؤنث not here. The Arabic language is easy. Number 4, العصفور طائر صغير, because it is مذكر. The منعود is مذكر, that's why we will add مذكر here. The sparrow is a small bird. Number 5, التفاح فاكهة what? لذيذة. The apple is a delicious fruit. فاكهة is منعود is مؤنث, the noun will be مؤنث. أنا مدرس جديد. I am a new teacher. مدرس is منعود مذكر, the noun will be مذكر. محمد طبيب قديم. Muhammad is a old doctor. Okay, طبيب منعود is مذكر, نعت will be مذكر. الإنجليزية لغة صعبة. The English is a difficult language. لغة منعود is مؤنث, the مؤنث and نكرة. The نعت will be مؤنث and نكرة. أنت طالب كسلان or غضبان or عطشان. Okay, so are you a what? Lazy student, hungry student, thirsty student, angry student. Okay, you can add any of mamnu min as-sarf. Example, not here, adjective here. Number 10, القاهرة مدينة كبيرة. The Cairo is a big city. مدينة منعوت is مؤنث, the noun will be مؤنث. Next, number 3, ضع في المكان الخالي في الجمل الآتية منعوتا مناسبة. That's all. The above one was about not, and this one is about منعوت. Okay, so fill in the following blanks and put suitable man'uts, okay, on the sentences. Alright, the nouns are given, okay, the adjectives are given. We just need to put منعوت here, suitable منعوت. Number one, العربية okay سهلة, لغة سهلة. منعوت will be لغة. The Arabic is a easy language, okay, لغة language, سهلة is easy. Alright, next, أنا dash قديم, أنا قديم. So the نعت here it is مذكر, so we have to put any kind of مذكر and نكرة منعوت here. أنا طالب قديم. عمار تاجر غني, تاجر, okay, because it is مذكر here. عمار is a rich trader. هذا قلم, you can put here قلم. هذا قلم مكسور, this pen is broken. فيصل طالب كسلان. Faisal is a lazy student. Number 4, اقرأ. So these are the example of ممنوع من الصرف. We just read in the beginning of our class. كسلان, first one means lazy. جوعان, hungry. عطشان, thirsty. غضبان, angry. ملآن, what, it is filled. أنا جوعان, I am. أنا جوعان, I am hungry. Number 2, أأنت جوعان, are you hungry? لا أنا عطشان, no I am thirsty. لماذا المدرس غضبان اليوم, okay, يوم. Why the teacher is angry today, okay, غضبان, okay, يوم. Alright, يوم means today. Next, الكوب ملآن, what, الكوب ملآن, so the cup is filled. الكوب means the cup. Next, الكلمات الجديدة, the new words. اللغة, the language. الطائر, the bird. جوعان, hungry. غضبان, angry. شهير, famous. اليوم, اليوم means what, the day. اليوم, if we put dhamma here, just keep in mind this is a different, there is some difference between اليوم and اليوم. Keep in mind, اليوم means the day, اليوم means today, okay, today. اليوم means is a famous, today, the day, and اليوم today. عطشان, what, thirsty. العصفور, the sparrow. المدينة, the city. كسلان, lazy. ملآن, filled. اليوم is today. Number okay, but okay, alright. أين المدرس, he is the teacher. هو في الفصل, he is in the class. وأين المدرس الجديد, and where is the new student. وأين, أين is used for where, as we read in our previous lesson. المدرس is what, منعوت. الجديد is not. So where is the new teacher. هو عند المدير, he is with the principal. أين الطالب الجديد, where is the new student. ذهب إلى المكتبة, he went to the library. من ذلك الرجل الطويل الذي خرج الآن من المدرسة. Yes, so this is example of اسم الموصول, relative pronoun, and all about relative clause. Alright, من ذلك الرجل الطويل الذي خرج الآن من المدرسة. So who's the tall man who just left from school. Okay, man who ذلك date الرجل the man الرجل الطويل the tall man الذي who خرج left الآن now من المدرسة from school. Okay, so who's the tall man who just left from school? All right. Okay, look at here. الرجل الطويل الرجل منعوت الطويل it is not الذي what is this? It is called اسم الموصول. As we read in the beginning of class, it is موصول اسم الموصول, and this one is صلة الموصول relative clause. This is relative clause من المدرسة. This is the additional part of the sentence explaining for more explanation. Okay, all right. So this was a question. The answer will be هو المدير الجديد. He is the new principal. ومن الولد الصغير الذي خرج الآن من الفصل. And who is the small boy who just left from classroom? Okay, look at here. This منعوت النعت اسم الموصول صلة الموصول relative clause. This one is relative pronoun. This one is منعوت what described word. الصغير it is adjective. من الفصل is the additional part for explanation of the sentence. هو ابن المدير الجديد. He is the son of new principal. لمن تلك السيارة الجديد. Whom that car belongs to. Okay, so تلك it is used for that. السيارة جميلة. السيارة الجميلة the beautiful car. Okay, the beautiful car. هي للمدير الجديد that belongs to the new principal. لمن هذا الكتاب الكبير. Whom belongs to this book, this big book. هو للمدرس is that belongs to the teacher. لا هو للطالب الجديد. No, that belongs to the new student. أين الملعقة الصغيرة. Where is the small spoon. منعوت is مؤنث and معرفة نعت is معرفة and مؤنث. هي في الكوب that is in the cup. Okay, a cube used for cup. أين الكرسي المكسور. Where is the broken chair. هو هناك that is over there. تمارين. Number 1 اقرأ واكتب read and write. الطبيب الجديد في المستشفى والطبيب القديم في المستوصف. The new doctor is in the hospital and the old doctor is in the clinic. مستوصف is used for clinic. القلم المكسور على المكتب. The broken pen is on the table. المروحة الجديدة في الغرفة الكبيرة. The new fan is in the big room. اللغة العربية سهلة. The Arabic language is easy. الولد الطويل الذي خرج من الفصل الآن طالب من الهند. Okay, الولد الطويل الذي خرج من الفصل. The tall boy who just left from classroom is a student from India. Okay, الولد الطويل the tall boy. الذي is who it is اسم الموصول. خرج من الفصل الآن it is صلة الموصول Okay, so الموصول means relative clause. This is relative pronoun. طالب من الهند. Okay, so this is طالب من الهند. This is a student from India. خبر. أنا في المدرسة الثانوية. I am in the secondary school. ذهب الرجل الفقير إلى الوزير. The poor man went to minister. جلس الطالب الجديد خلف حامد. The new student sat behind حامد. السكين الكبير حاد جدا. السكين is the knife. The new knife is حاد. It is sharp, very sharp. The new knife is very sharp. من هذا الولد الصغير? Who is this small boy? هو ابن المدرس الجديد, because it is مضاف and it is مضاف إليه. مدرس الجديد. He is the son of new teacher. املأ في الفراغ فيما يلي بالنعت الذي بين قوسين بعد تحلية بألف لام عند اللزوم. Fill in the following blanks with the نعت which is between the small brackets, and add alif lam where it will be needed. Okay, alright, the first one is أين المدرس? It will be جديد or الجديد. The answer is الجديد because it is معرفة and مذكر also. So it will be أين المدرس الجديد? Where is the new teacher? Number 2, التاجر في السوق. Okay, التاجر الكبير. We add alif lam here. The big trader is in the market. Number 3, أنا طالب قديم. I'm old student. Okay, so there is no needed any kind of alif lam here because it is nakira. It will be nakira. جلس الطالب طالب الجديد because it is معرفة. We have to add alif lam here. جلس الطالب جديد خلف محمد. The new student sat behind Muhammad. Number 5, من الولد. We add alif lam here. من الولد الطويل الذي خرج الآن من الفصل? Who is the tall boy who just left from classroom? Number 6, عمار ولد قصير. Ammar is short boy because we cannot add any kind of alif lam here because it is nakira here. Number 7, فيصل طبيب وشهير. Faisal is a famous doctor. We do not add any kind of alif lam here. لمن هذا السرير? Whom belongs to this bed? Okay, لمن هذا السرير المكسور? We add alif lam here. Whom belongs to this broken bed? Okay, so we add alif lam here because it is معرفة. Number 9, هذا قلم مكسور. We cannot add any kind of alif lam here. This pen is broken. أين السكين حاد. Okay, أين السكين الحاد. We add alif lam here. Okay, حاد الحاد because it is alif lam here. It is معرفة. We have to add alif lam here. Where is the sharp knife? Next, لمن هذه السيارة? For whom belongs to this car? Okay, لمن هذه السيارة الجميلة? We add alif lam here. Alright, next, number 3, اقرأ, read. الطالب and read and recognize. Okay, where is the اسم الموصول? Okay, relative pronoun, and where is the صلة الموصول? Okay, you have to recognize this. الطالب الذي خرج من الفصل الآن من إندونيسيا. The student who just left from classroom is from Indonesia. Okay, الذي اسم الموصول خرج من الفصل. It is أنا. It is what? خرج من الفصل. It is صلة الموصول. Number second, الكتاب الذي على المكتب للمدرس. The book which is. Okay, we are going to change the meaning of الذي here. It is who suitable, and here is which suitable for book. So which is on the table is belongs to the teacher. Okay, the book which is on the table is belongs to the teacher. Okay, على المكتب. It is صلة الموصول. لمن هذا القلم الجميل الذي على المكتب. Whom belongs to this pen which is on the table. Okay, this is موصول على المكتب. لمن هذا القلم الجميل. It is القلم الجميل. It is صلة الموصول. البيت الكبير الذي في ذلك الشارع للوزير. And the big house which is in the big house which is in that road is belongs to the minister. Number 5, السرير الذي في غرفة خالد مكسور. Okay, so the bed which is in the Khalid's room is broken. Okay, so this one is mubtada and this one is khabar. That's why we will rate maksurun. Okay, next baytun. It is man'ud. Jadidun is not, as we read in the beginning of our class. الكلمات الجديدة, the new words. المكتبة, the library. No, the table. المكتبة, the table. الآن, right now. المروحة, the fan. المستوصف, the clinic. المدرسة الثانوية, the secondary school. الوزير, the minister. شهير, famous. حاد, sharp. Okay, dear brother and sister, this was our lesson number 9. Until the next lesson, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.